Dab actually, because he came along with two of my friends who were going to Dab, and and then we made friends, and then he started going to like the same pub that I was going to. Oh, we were in the same hospital as well together.
Yeah, we remember
that. Yeah, I lived upstairs from him. Do you remember I used to sit in your room and eat gels with Marmite? That was
just
crazy
Marmite.
time. Yeah, just Marmite.
Yeah.
And then I moved out and I got my own pretty little flat, and then he got thrown out and he came to live with me, which was fun. And then we had a big argument, and then he moved out.
Stepdad issues, just general crap like that. It still sort of is that issue now when I go over to my mum's. I don't think with me and my mum, it's just me and my stepdad. You know, of course, she would agree with every word he said. So yeah, it's just kind of awkward. She's probably better off without me because there's less arguments. She used to like ring me up every week, cry down the phone, which I found quite annoying. That sounds mean as well. Oh, it's just that every day stepdad shouting at me for not having a job and saying, oh, you get training in the workplace and all that jazz. He's a very old school person. He doesn't believe in going to training courses, college and stuff, which was great.
Did you want to carry on with college or?
Yeah, I did, yeah. But only now I've sorted it out.
Did he make it hard for you?
Extremely.
So we were best mates around that time, hanging out all the time and everything. And like, so what am I meant to do? Where do I go? What's it actually like to be homeless? It's like, well, it's actually like living every single day in between hell and a crack den. So why on earth you thought that you were going to get a flat 3 times bigger than this room? I have no clue. So have I misguided you there by saying crack den and hell? I go to Extracts Young Person Centre every day. They just give me support and advice, and you know, they try and help as best as they can with like ringing up the council, and also I can do like my washing there and everything, which is, you know, it, like saved me a hell of a lot of money because I'm doing washing every single day. I can't eat in like my flat because like the plug sockets where the cooker are, like they've been taken over by damp and mould, and so if I turned them on I'd probably kill myself, I think. And yeah, so they do nice, cheap, healthy meals down there for like only £1.
You've got to go out and find somewhere to go to get yourself something to eat. So if you eat 3 meals a day, which you don't do when you're homeless usually, because you just can't afford to. You know, I lost a lot of weight. It was just nothing like I expected at all. Total nightmare what happened. Feeling so alone and so afraid and not knowing who or what to turn to for help. That's probably the worst thing.
My experiences with the council have been absolutely dreadful. You know, they've just never really been that much support or help to me. I've tried looking for a flat by myself, and but the rent is like way too high, and most flats don't accept housing benefits. When you're under 16, if you're homeless, then social services will step in. If you're under 18 and you're homeless, then the council will step in. But once you hit 19, that's it. Nobody wants you anymore unless you've got a physical or a mental illness.
I've never been permanently housed by the council, ever. That made me extremely angry.
No, I went to the council after YES because I didn't exactly know what to do, so I talked to them and they said, go to the council, and I could go into emergency accommodation for one night and then a B&B and eventually the NCH like hostel thing.
Did you think B&B was a suitable place for a 16-year-old to be?
Not particularly, no. Because it was full of the reprobates. I can't, you know, try not to be mean, but I have to be. Because they were horrible. I just kept my head down and got through it.
Oh, I quit school long before that, and that was a big mistake too. I left school with no GCSEs, you know, no qualifications in anything, nothing, and I'm still fighting down hard to get them now. Keep people in education longer. If you're in education, then you're more likely to be at home, you know, like at school longer. It's turned out to be a happy story, isn't it?
It was just that she suffered so much. And when she's been in a lot of hospitals, she's been treated like nothing.
Like when I was in hospitals, I wasn't a person, I was a number.
I feel like I failed her. Sorry.
It's not you that failed me, Mum, it's the system.
Sorry.
Reflecting back on that time, I could see, you know, I was my own person, I just wanted to do my own thing and be left alone to get on with it, you know. Because when you're young, you just feel like you can take on everything and anything that's thrown at you. I wasn't ready for help. I wasn't ready to accept it.
If I could do it all over again, I'd go to a lot more services and just try and get help. But when you're a 16-year-old girl, you have like this belief that you can take on the world by yourself and that you don't need anybody else's help. And you know, it's all about like conquering fears as well. Like I never wanted to really admit that I needed help to anybody.
I'd say, you know, don't make the same mistakes that I did because, you know, it's just not worth it. If you can sort things out with whoever you live with, then stay at home where it's warm and comfortable. Because it's not a joke being homeless. It's a very serious matter.
Once you get through it, you become a stronger person. I think.
If you'd have been offered mediation with a professional mediator when the problems first arose, would you have accepted it?
No, because I was incredibly stubborn.
Would you advise people to accept it? On the caveat that they're not incredibly stubborn.
Yes. I'm living with my dad, who's a carer for his partner, so that's all right.
And what are you studying in college now?
Music tech.
Nice.
In less than a month's time now, I'll be made to leave my flat with the very little belongings that I've got left. I don't have any friends that I can stay with. I don't have any family.